What is up, future billionaires? I told you guys I'm gonna stop calling y'all future millionaires. We are going for the big bucks, for the billions. So comment below, I am a future billionaire. In today's video, we are going to be going over how to buy a car in your business name and on business credit. And you guys are getting this from the Business Credit Bay, which is me. I've been in this game for too long. So I'm super excited to give you guys these gems. So grab your notebook, grab a pen, and let's get into these gems. Ow.
Ellie talks money to create the better days. Business, money, life, the Ellie way.
Alrighty, y'all, welcome back into the video. So we are going over how to buy a car in your business name and on business credit so that you can make sure you are expanding your assets, and as well so you can make sure you are able to write it off. Because when you do purchase a car in your business name, specifically if it's over 6,000 pounds as well, using section 179, you are able to take advantage of bonus depreciation, which basically means you can write off the entire value of the car in the first year, even if you only put a down payment on it. So it's giving, yes, it's giving strategy, it's giving let's get to this bag. So the first thing you're going to need to do in order to successfully buy a car in your business name is have a business. You need to have your LLC, you need to have your business bank account, you need to have your EIN, you need to have your DUNS number. You are not going to be able to acquire a car in your business name if you do not have a business. So let's just start there. And I want to say with that too, you want to at least have your business for 6 months to a year before you go about this process, especially if this is the first business that you have, or if this is going to be the first, large trade line that you have on your account, okay? In another video, I'll talk to you guys about being able to transfer your property into the name of your LLC, or to better yet, purchase property or assets like cars in the name of a trust. We'll get into that in another video, okay? But the first key step is to make sure you have your LLC. Now, once you have that, the next thing that you want to do is start building up your business credit score. Please don't watch this video and be like, ooh, let me go form an LLC tomorrow and then go buy this car in my business name next Monday. No, you want to have some business credit built up. You want to make sure that when they pull your business credit report, which they will, that they're able to see some activity and see some accounts that have already generated there on your profile. So the first thing you want to do is set up an account with nav.com, and I'm going to link that down below. Nav.com is basically the Credit Karma of business, and it's going to allow you to see your score, and as well, when you make your payment to them every month for their Boost program, that reports to your business credit. So this can actually be one of your very first trade lines. The next thing that you want to go ahead and do is make sure that you are building up in tiers 1, 2, and 3. So these are going to be capturing net 30 accounts like Uline, Quill, and Crown Office Supplies. In tier 2, you'll be looking at gas cards as well as some Amazon line of credit accounts and retail cards like Staples and Office Depot. And then in tier 3, you'll be looking at larger retail accounts like Apple, Best Buy, Dell. Tiger Direct is another great one. Floor and Decor is actually one you can qualify for even in tier 2. And now looking as well at some business credit cards. Now, once you graduate from those 3 tiers, you really want to ensure that you secure a business line of credit of at least 5 figures. That way, when you start to go and shop for a car in your business name, they can already see that your business has obtained trade lines, your business has obtained a line of credit, and they can see that your total credit acquired and total credit utilization is a good ratio and is in good balance. This is going to be really key when it comes to getting the car in your business name and also being able to qualify for that business line at the dealership or with any lender that you would specifically work with. Now, in my business credit course, I break down for you all these tiers very specifically. It is a course that you have lifetime access to, and as well, you are able to learn and go through it at your own pace. So I have had over 30,000 people enroll in my business credit classes with 5-star reviews, so I definitely want you guys to click down below and get that link. It'll be a really helpful way for you to start your journey or continue your journey depending on where you are in your business. Now, the third thing you want to do is make sure your business bank accounts are very well organized. So when you go to apply for this car in your business name, they're going to ask you for at least 2 to 3 months of bank statements. So you want to ensure that your statements look good. So what that means is having separate accounts. So you should have an account where all your income goes into. That's one thing. You should also have an account for your expenses, for your taxes, for any reserves or savings, and then something for investing or innovation, right? New business ideas that you want to pursue. And so the reason you want to make sure you have an account for income and a separate account for expenses is that when you go to provide your business bank statements to these lenders for the loan of the car in your business name, you don't want your business bank statements to show deposits and then all these Chipotle charges, travel, GoDaddy, all different types of things. You want to make sure that that only comes out of your expenses account. So your income account should show deposits and then transfers over to your expenses account, for example, and that is it, okay? So you really want to make sure you start organizing it that way a few months in advance of going to apply for the car. So that way when they pull it, they can see what's really going on, all right? Now, the fourth tip that I have for you all is to start sourcing your financing, okay? And what I mean by that is to start looking outside of the dealership. So one of the ways to get the car in your business name is to go directly to the dealership and get the funding there through their commercial department. But you can also secure a commercial auto loan or a business line of credit outside of the dealership and then simply go into the dealership and buy the car. So you want to look at companies like PNC, Navy Federal, Capital One, Bank of America, and several others that I have listed in my business credit class. That's going to be a great way for you to also have leverage when you go to the dealership and negotiate better rates and a better price on the car when you come in with your own cash, your own approval. So the process of applying for these is going to be, again, looking for that commercial auto loan through some of the banks I already mentioned, or a general line of credit from a place like Blue Vine or On Deck or Lendio, and then explaining, of course, what you're going to be using the vehicle for, how it's going to expand your business and allow you to serve your customer better. That's very key. You don't want to tell them, oh, I just want to have a car and I want to put this on Turo. No, you want to make sure that you are making them understand how it's connected to your overall business goals and projections, okay? And so once you have that, boom, now you're able to go and purchase the car, and then you're just making your payment directly back to your line of credit or loan. You're not having to deal with sometimes the crazy interest rates that dealerships will have. Now, your second option is to go ahead and actually source the financing, which is tip number 5, directly from the dealership. So that's how I actually bought my Escalade in my business name, is I just got funded through Chase at the dealership. But here's what I want to say about that. You want to ensure that you start building a relationship with the commercial department at that dealership months in advance. So I ended up buying my car in June 2021, my Escalade, but I started to speak with the commercial department in January, right? And the reason you want to start early is because you want them to know, number one, that you're interested in getting the car in your business name, already building that relationship. They're telling you what they know you're going to need in order to get the car in your business name. And then that facilitates a much easier financing process when that time comes, okay? So that can be your actual homework now, right? If you know you want to get a Kia or an Audi or a Hyundai in your business name, go ahead and start reaching out to those sales departments now and asking for a commercial specialist so that you already start building that relationship, okay? And boom, you're able to go ahead and get that car in your business name. That loan is going to report onto your business credit. Now, at times, they may ask you to be a personal guarantor on the loan. All that's going to mean is if you default on the business side, they're going to report it to your personal credit. It does not mean that you are a co-signer. That's the difference. So being a personal guarantor means you're guaranteeing the loan if your business fails. Being a co-signer means that it's showing up on both your personal name and your business name. And that's not really what you want. In this case, we want it completely in our business name. And if your business isn't strong enough or your business credit isn't strong enough, then yes, you can be the personal guarantor. So comment down below, what questions do y'all have about this? And as well, let's start affirming, what car are you manifesting? What car are you claiming in your business name? And let's start working on it right now. So remember to click down for the resources at nav.com and as well for my business credit class. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.